Welcome to this video playing Jaro from Belgium. Let's see the tromp. Recently I experimented a bit with it and I had some good games, so why not try it again? Yeah, bishop d3 is how they play it. I play knight f6 here, the recommendation of Boris Avruks. It's not exactly great or anything, this retreat, but it's interesting, leads to very solid play. I know that this is supposed to be dangerous for black, but my theoretical knowledge stops exactly after d5, so I think bishop g3 looks fairly normal. Okay, knight b4 probably. One positive thing, knight c3 looks, yeah, I mean, this must be right. Otherwise, I don't know, bishop e5 does not make much sense. Yeah, this looks a tad risky for black. Okay, if I just play a3, you take e4, am I not just winning this pawn, or is f5 coming, or I don't know. I just take this. Okay, so just retreat, I guess, and I'm threatening e4, keeping this pawn forever and ever, and I don't see what he does against it. The only drawback of my position is the slightly sorry about that, the slightly offside bishop on g3, which is currently just biting. Okay. E4, queen b2, knight g e2, bishop moves. E4, queen b2, knight a4, there is queen b5, which at least keeps the material for the moment. I can also just play queen c1, to be perfectly honest. Just keep this pawn. I mean, I can play e4, queen b2, knight e2 for an advantage, but yeah, I can just take. I can just keep the pawn. There is no reason not to. Okay, trying to harass my bishop. So e4, he's going to play h4. I can take e5 then. Yeah, this is really okay. Yeah, I can take e5. Desperado bishop. With all the possible complications in the center, you shouldn't forget that the knight on a6 is really misplaced and takes a while to ever do something serious in this position. F takes e5, I just take f5, and I'm 2 pawns up even. And I really don't see what else. I mean, he can take e4, knight takes fe5, and I'm going to play c4, fortify the d5 pawn, and he's got a dead bishop on f8. That's interesting. That's an interesting try. Okay, I have to react to that. G3 looks kind of weird. Knight takes, bishop takes. That's a good move here. It at least is rather irritating. Okay, so what he wants to do is after a bishop retreat, he wants to take e4 and play rook e8, yeah? Okay, I'm going to take the bishop now. Yeah, so I'm going to give this back, of course. How exactly? With knight e2, or is there something? f4, fe5, there is no... Or maybe knight f3 actually. Why not knight f3? He takes with the pawn, I have knight e4. Or knight g5, knight e4. This is even better, yeah? Knight g5 and then knight e4. This keeps stuff nicely controlled. Yeah, so he can take on f5, I don't mind. Possibly queen f3 is on, so protect this, and I'm going to castle long here, not short, so that there's no queen to g2 mate any time. Castling long here is just much better. Yeah, I still have my extra pawn. Yeah, bishop h6. So I cannot castle long. But bishop h6, there is knight d6, yeah? So I can castle long. Sometimes it takes me ages to see those things. It is, I mean, just winning here. Bishop e3, knight e3 with the piece up, and if he takes with the g pawn, I have f4. He can take f4. Yeah, he can take for this check, but it shouldn't really be a big issue.
Check.
So I can take f5 as well. Maybe this is the easiest. Just take here, and here give back some material, so that those pawns disappear.
Check.
The material advantage is still queen g3 was much. I got bishop e5. Okay. I just wanted to push. My queen is hanging. Wow. My queen is hanging. This was a bit lucky that it didn't really matter that much, because his rook was hanging with the promotion and everything. Hui. Yeah, well, this was slightly... d7 was really a shaky move, but it is in fact probably the best move, but I really didn't see that my queen was hanging. Okay, yeah, this was an opening disaster. I don't really know what is... I don't really know what is played here. Is this... I don't know. So somewhere around here it already felt a little bit strange for black. How are you going to keep e5 and e4 and everything? Computer at least gives me a pretty big advantage already. Okay. Yeah, and here, I mean, this is almost winning. It's a pawn. It's a central pawn, and really no compensation whatsoever. Okay, I went here. H4, bishop to H3. Yeah, this was at least very irritating. But G3 is a good reply, I guess. Takes, takes. Knight F3 is also good. I was expecting bishop D6 actually, but okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. G4 is even stronger, but okay, this just keeps everything under control.
Check.
So it was, looking at it now here, it was a pretty good game. I only
check.
Here, of course, I don't need to take H3. I can play Rook E1, just the queen up. But this is an easy way to play. The only thing that you should do is you should recognize that your queen hangs. D7 is good anyway, but I didn't really see that the queen was attacked. Okay, well, thanks for watching.